Alright, gonna go through this as quickly as possible. I have an update to the template map. It's not a huge update, but it's a couple new features, might be useful for some people. My focus was on making the map more area effect cloud friendly, so that's a thing. Now, essentially, I have added some new features that will make area effect clouds a little bit easier to work with and perhaps take away some of the worries some people have had recently with working with them instead of armor stands. Since, after all, they are less laggy and they don't appear in spectator mode, which is pretty important, considering they're so easy to use. So, I have added a couple new features. First off, I have a little perm tag. And what this does is, you'll see I have them in the Bob and Doug waypoint. It makes an area effect cloud permanent by refreshing the cloud once every 3.7 years. And in fact, I use an area effect cloud timer for that. So basically, you won't have to worry about it running out after 3.5 years. I think 3.4 something is the amount. Which I don't know why that was a concern before, but it was, so there you go. In addition, I have taken care of the visibility issues of area effect clouds by adding a simple show cloud game rule. This causes any area effect cloud to become visible via a specific particle effect. It's very easy to adjust the particle effect if you want a different look, but I just went with this one. It's set to force, so it will help you spot where your area effect clouds are. And this is to compensate for the fact that area effect clouds cannot really be made visible except through the hitbox, and the hitbox doesn't even work when you teleport them. However, if you do teleport them, if I just teleport area effect clouds equals 1 to me, then you'll see that this does move, even though the hitbox does not. So it'll be a more reliable method of keeping track of your area effect clouds than hitboxes. Yes, it's a bug, but yeah, I'm tired of waiting for Million to fix that one. And of course, a command to hide them, since that is their main benefit after all. I think you'll find that using area effect clouds is simpler and less laggy than armor stands with these taken into account. In addition, I've implemented the area effect cloud based timing system that Dr. Brian Lorgan 111 had in his video. I have implemented two different versions of it. One of them is delay impulse and one of them is regular delay. Delay impulse is closer to what he had. It will turn this block on and off, whereas delay is meant to activate repeater blocks and it will just turn it on. You'll see I have a delay template here explaining how to do that. Just set the age to whatever delay you want it to be except negative, and set the coordinates to, well, pretty much whatever. I have it set to 1 above in this case because otherwise when I activate this, it would turn this block into a clock. Which is always nice, you know, to have a 1 block clock, I guess, with a specific delay. In addition, I have added templates which can be copied in case you don't want to copy all of the tags for various things. I know most of us already have notepad files or Sublime or whatever you use which has the tags, or you have the tags memorized or whatever, but I have included an armor stand marker with all the slots disabled, invulnerability, invisibility, all that jazz. A delay template, and of course an area effect cloud template which has the duration int max and the perm tag preset, which will make it much easier to use as an example. As you can see, I can just copy this, go to wherever I want there to be one, and there you go, there's one. In addition, you'll notice that I have moved the dev commands. They are now underneath the spawn point. I figured it was a much more central location, much more convenient to work with if you want to modify it first thing getting into a map. In addition, since I'm dealing with entities now, the green blocks are strictly off limits for the area effect cloud delays and stuff, so I had to move it so that that would work properly. There we go. I believe that's everything. Yeah. It's essentially just designed to make area effect clouds easier to work with. That's, I guess, if this update had a name, that would be it, but yeah. Okay, it should be available for download. If you haven't seen the original video, which goes over the other features, such as Bob and Doug teleport system, the preset spawn system, that jazz, then I will add a link to that in the description. and the download link will be down there as well. Ta-ta!